If you're over 50 and walking on an empty stomach every morning to burn belly fat, stop for a moment. Because what many people believe is a healthy habit could actually be slowing down fat loss, and in some cases, hurting your metabolism without you realizing it. In today's video, we're uncovering what really happens inside your body when you walk fasted after 50, why it helps some people, why it backfires for others, and the one simple mistake that makes belly fat harder to lose. Most people never hear this from their doctor. Stay until the end, because mistake number 3 may surprise you. For decades, people were told, walk on an empty stomach and your body burns fat. Sounds logical. No food in the stomach, low insulin. Body burns stored fat. Simple, right? Not exactly, especially after 50. Because after 50, your body doesn't behave like it did at 30. Hormones shift. Muscle naturally declines. Insulin sensitivity changes. Metabolism slows. And suddenly, what used to work may stop working. That's where fasted walking gets complicated. Let's break down the truth. First, yes, walking on an empty stomach can increase fat use for energy. During low-intensity walking, your body may tap into stored fat. That's why many people feel lighter, less bloated, and energized after morning walks. It can support weight control, blood sugar balance, digestion, and cardiovascular health. For some adults over 50, it works beautifully. But there's a catch. Burning fat during exercise does not automatically mean losing more body fat overall. Huge difference. And that's where many people get fooled. Let's bust a myth. Walking hungry does not magically target belly fat. You cannot spot reduced stomach fat. Not by walking, not by sweating, not by burning your belly. Belly fat is heavily influenced by stress hormones, sleep, diet, insulin resistance, and muscle loss. And after 50, muscle loss matters a lot because muscle is metabolic gold. Lose muscle, and belly fat often increases, which leads to a hidden danger of overdoing fasted walking. This is where many people over 50 make a serious mistake. They walk long distances, empty stomach, every day, thinking more is better. But if you're underfueled, your body may not just burn fat. It may break down muscle too. And after 50, protecting muscle is crucial because muscle keeps metabolism active, supports joints, supports balance, supports longevity. Lose muscle, and fat loss gets harder. This is why some people walk every day, yet their belly never shrinks. They're burning calories, but losing metabolism. Huge difference. Another mistake? Walking too intensely. Power walking, inclines, long sessions, all while fasting. That can raise cortisol, and chronically high cortisol is linked to stubborn abdominal fat. Yes, the very belly fat you're trying to lose. Sometimes aggressive fasted cardio creates the problem it claims to solve, especially after 50. This shocks people because they think more sweat, more fat loss. Not always. Sometimes less stress equals better results. Not necessarily. For some people, 20 to 30 minutes of gentle morning walking can be excellent, especially if you feel energized, blood sugar stays stable, you don't feel weak or shaky, and you're preserving muscle. The key is context. Not everybody should do it the same way, and this brings us to the doctor-approved sweet spot. If you enjoy fasted walking, keep it moderate. Not punishment, movement. Aim for 20-30 minutes. Comfortable pace. Hydrate first. Don't overdo intensity, and avoid doing it for hours. Then eat a balanced breakfast with protein afterward. That's where many people miss the magic, because walking doesn't build metabolism. Muscle-supporting nutrition does. Protein matters, especially after 50. Want the real belly fat truth? Walking alone rarely solves it. The people who lose belly fat after 50 usually combine walking, strength training, protein, lower sugar intake, better sleep, lower stress. That combination changes everything. Walking is the spark, not the whole fire. And if you skip resistance training, you may be leaving the biggest anti-aging tool unused. This is huge. Some people walk fasted, but eat blood sugar spiking breakfasts later. Toast, juice, sugary cereal, sweet coffee drinks, then wonder why belly fat stays. Because insulin spikes matter. And after 50, blood sugar management becomes critical. Sometimes what you eat after the walk matters more than the walk itself. Read that again. Powerful. Some people should be cautious with fasted walking. If you have diabetes, history of low blood sugar, dizziness, adrenal issues, medication concerns, or feel weak during fasted exercise. In those cases, walking after a light protein snack may be smarter. Health first, always. Some experts prefer this. Eat something small first, then walk after meals, especially after dinner. Why? Post-meal walking can help glucose control, digestion, and may support belly fat reduction too. Sometimes a 10-minute walk after meals beats long fasted walks. Simple, but powerful. Here's the surprising part. Many people don't need more cardio. They need more muscle. That's often the missing piece. Even 2 strength sessions a week. Body weight squats, resistance bands, light weights can transform fat loss after 50. Because muscle changes the equation. And walking plus muscle building, that's where magic happens. So, what happens when you walk on an empty stomach after 50? It can help if done correctly. It can backfire if overdone, and it does not automatically melt belly fat. The real answer is balance. Use walking as a tool, not a miracle. Protect muscle, control stress, support blood sugar, and focus on habits, not hacks. That's how real transformation happens. If this changed how you think about belly fat after 50, comment below, morning walker. And tell me, do you walk before breakfast or after?